What happened?
Remember y'all singing half baked? Dude, I was on the couch.
Oh yeah.
Always sleep. Tired.
Hey, I see what now I get it from. That's right. Always sleep. This fucking shit, man, that's ragged, man.
We're on the same.
Damn, boy.
Word up, this is the most high. Then devil.
Let me see something. Just make sure it's good. Should be good. Yeah, we good. Anybody want to start off?
We just start off with that article.
You got an article? Good.
Let's start off.
Set it off.
You got another camera a little more. Did you put the shot in?
Huh?
Close the angle, man.
Oh no, like Lion Queen, I'm gonna see them.
Calm. Slide down a little bit. That's your joint, my joint.
That's your joint. That's your joint.
Yeah.
Inside joke.
Yeah, you want to start off?
Hey, let's do it. Hey, Shalom. We'd like to give all praises, glory, and honors to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakam.
We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the elect. Now here, brothers is gathered with the weekly sit down. Getting into the situation as far as the current events that happened with the Lion Queen. So we're going to pretty much get into the article and back it up with our foundation, which is the scriptures. Because Esau's pretty much up to his own same old two-step. His old antics. With the whole concept of framing. So let's get right into it.
I got the article. This is Brian Autry. Brock's Zoo Lion Queen says she's a black Israelite in wild arrangement hearing. Wow. It reads on, it says authorities search for woman seen entering lion enclosure at Bronx Zoo. New York police says the woman could face charges after she climbed over a safety barrier and jumped into the lion exhibit at the Bronx Zoo.
That was her?
Yeah.
Oh, I seen that video. Oh, okay, yeah.
We gonna get into it.
Zoo Jackway Heinrich reports the woman who climbed into the Bronx Zoo's lion den shouted shalom and exclaimed her devotion to Allah and Jehovah in a wild arrangement.
First and foremost, that's a bone right there. Because when we read the scriptures, if somebody can look that up, there's no lie that is of the truth. And that's confusion. The scriptures tell us how the Most High is not the author of confusion. But leave it up to the black woman to stir up confusion, man. That's why the Lord don't even let the black women into the churches, man.
Yeah.
Because that's all they do is cause confusion. You talking about shalom, and calling yourself an Israelite, but here it is, you believe in Jehovah and Allah. Those are bones, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right. This is 1 John, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
That's right. We have an unction from the Holy One, and we know all things. That's that oil. That's that faith. That Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bless the elect with. That's why when anyone comes up to the camp and have a question, what do we answer them? We answer them by way of the Holy Scriptures. Go ahead.
Right? Verse 21. I have not written unto you because you have not known, not the truth, but because you know it. And no lie is of the truth.
That's right. No lie is of the truth.
Right.
The Lord wrote unto us because what? We know the truth. And no lie is of the truth. But here it is. This woman is trying to mix lies with the truth. She's calling herself an Israelite. She's out there screaming shalom, but she's worshiping Allah and Jehovah, in which we know that not to be the Heavenly Father's names. If she was sincere, to an extent, she would have said Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. But that goes to show that she's essentially being governed by Esau.
Right.
Esau and Edom, known as the so-called white man. You know?
And this go to show you, Esau is trying to tie this whole thing into this Islam thing, man.
Absolutely.
We know damn Arabs, man.
Yep.
Okay? We against all you nations, man.
That's right.
All right? All right? Because everybody's fighting for their sovereignty, okay? But when we fight for our sovereignty, it's a problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Okay? This is why you have havoc going on throughout the earth, man. Okay? Seditions among men. All right? With all these countries, though. Everybody's fighting for their sovereignty, man. Okay? And it's time for us to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai to fight for our sovereignty, man.
That's right.
You know? We don't give a damn what you people think, man. Yeah.
Alright, so it reads on. It says, the woman who climbed into the Bronx Zoo's lion den shouted shalom and exclaimed her devotion to Allah and Jehovah in a wild arrangement in Bronx Criminal Court early Friday morning. Myah Autry, 32, appeared in the courtroom wearing an NYPD t-shirt after being arrested on Thursday for criminal trespassing in connection with the zoo incident.
Hey, CIA operative, man.
Yep.
Okay? This is what it boils down to, man. All right? This is why we don't have no damn women in our camps, man. Confusion, man. Okay? All right? The narrative is sloppy.
Yeah.
You know? It's sloppy, man.
Absolutely.
You know? Tacky as hell, man. You know? Okay? We already know what path we're supposed to be on, man. Okay? And you're trying to tie this folly into this, man. Okay? The Lord, we know the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. Okay? We're here to expose that, man. And as the days go on, the truth is going to come out more and more about this whole story, man. You know?
But yeah, because that didn't sound right at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Esau usually does things, because they always leave a trail for you to pick up on that, what they just did with some BS, man. They do it with everything they do.
That's right.
That's why we always able to reveal, see everything, you know what I'm saying, that's revealed done to us. Because, like, for instance, you take Ferguson incidents or stuff with what's the latest thing with what was the latest thing that got killed or some shit, like, I can't remember, but you always see that crisis actors doing different things like that. Things always want to reveal themselves because Esau, he just stopped at whatever he do, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He stopped at whatever, he always leaving a trail of blood behind for you to sniff out, man. You know?
Hey, and really, we don't want to talk about it. We live in the metro area of where it happened. Okay, we didn't even hear no news about this woman being caught or arrested for that matter.
Yep.
All of a sudden, fast forward, there's a wild arraignment. You see? Okay,
And she's wearing an NYPD shirt.
you know,
Hey.
it's just confusion.
You still talking about that woman?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, now when you read, she made mention of she yelled out. What she say? She
said Autry repeatedly interrupted the judge, shouting all praise to go to Jah and Jehovah when her case was called.
But here it is. The headlines read, Lion. What was it?
Lion Queen.
Lion Queen.
Lion Queen says
She's a black Israelite. But she said that in the courtroom. But they had to title it Israelite.
Right.
You know? See? It's bogus, man.
Black Israelite.
Right. Right.
So that
Listen.
already, you already know that Esau got a hand in it when they say black Israelite.
'Cause we don't deal with color.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is the whole thing that you're trying to pay a narrative. Okay, that's not imperative to what we're saying, man. You know, that's not our message. Okay, and if you so-called Edomites, if you're an Edomite that's trying to debunk this truth, it's not for you. You know, okay, we're looking for the speckled bird, man.
And hey, man, if I could just backtrack, you know, backjog a little bit, because this happened on October 15th. What was that date?
this is November 8th.
See, so that's like almost two freaking weeks, man. That this happened. 3 weeks. It says a man claiming to be the real son of God threatens Jewish men with knife. Police say. See?
Hey, and really, when you had the anchor woman say he claims to be the son of God, like that's too far fetched. That's too far fetched for a man with melanin color to be a son of the Most High. You see? Okay.
Yeah. But you know what it is? they think that because now it's like, okay, when you introduce a man of color that say that they're a man of God, there's something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Because now if they say that, it normally follows a heinous act. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like when you put two and two together, it's like, oh, those guys are a menace to society. You know?
So right. So just backtracking on this to keep back up with that, because see, it's a string of things, man. What's gonna be next, Esau? You know, because we know that you're starting to demonize us, man, with this pure bullshit, man. You know, so it says a homeless man was arrested Monday after he threatened 2 Jewish men with a knife and made several anti-Semitic remarks, police said. Larry Green, which was 66, faces charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon after he lunged at the men who were wearing yarmulkes. Yarmulkes. Says while they were walking on the sidewalk along Collins Avenue, Sunny Isles Beach. Right? It says according to the arrest affidavit, the victims had left a nearby synagogue when they were approached by Green, who told them to go back to Israel.
And that's where the bones are, man. Because if he's saying you're not the people, why is he saying go back to Israel?
Right.
Okay? All right? Israel's a people before a place.
That's right.
First and foremost, man. Okay? All right? All right? Jacob's name was changed to Israel, though. You saw what Edomites are so carnal, you want to go ahead and run to the homeland, okay, and claim that. Okay? But we're a people before a place, man. You see?
Why do you think the people is teaching the truth? If that's the case, if it was all about the particular land, why isn't the word being taught in the land? Because the word follows where the true people are. Because it's like the brother said, Jerusalem is the people.
Right.
So the word resonates with the people, not the particular land. That's just the particular dwelling place where the Lord had us.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, we're not gonna go ahead against you so-called Amalekites that think that you're Jews, man.
Right.
Okay. All right. Because you're persona non grata, man. Not important people, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, we don't have to go ahead and try to go against you physically, man. Okay. Because through the scriptures, though, you don't even believe in the Messiah, man.
Right.
Yeah, okay, all right. There's videos out there that when you talk about Jesus Christ, okay, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, man. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you people don't ultimately believe in the scriptures, okay? All right, so you're not that stronghold that we got to get by. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you people are out of the way, man. You people don't mean anything, man. Okay, we don't have to prove anything to you people, and we don't have to go against you people to prove anything.
Exactly.
You see?
Yeah, I got a precept on what Autry was saying, how in the tabernacle, all right, it starts with the men, the people, not the actual place, all right. But this is Revelation 21:3, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, "Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people, and God Himself shall be with them." And be their power. So now, if the tabernacle is of the represents the men, all right, going into a spiritual now, all right, how much more the place, man? It represents the people as well, all right.
And if the tabernacle is with men, so then why do you have, lead officers, as you claim, lead men of Israel, teaching men right alongside with women and kids, man, crying in the background, man.
Right.
You know, if the tabernacle is just with men. See? So that goes to show you that you're not following the scriptures, man. And that goes to show that you ain't the real men of the Lord. Because, hey, Yahushua said it best. You shall know them by their fruits, man. Okay? Meaning by their works. So if the tabernacle, the scripture say the tabernacle of the Lord is with men, and you see, nothing but men out there in the highways and byways learning, then you see that those are good fruits. Because that's what the scriptures say. But if you see that the scriptures say the tabernacle of the Lord is with men, but you see the whole tabernacle with women, children crying in the background, gotta get their damn pamper changed, distracting the class, then you know that you're going off, man.
Yeah.
So continue on this art. Unless you want to.
Yeah, real quick. I was just gonna bring this out because you said Israel is a people before a place. Now this is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, and this is just Israel, right? Now it says Israel is used in the scriptures to designate an individual man, the son of Isaac, Jacob, his descendants, the 12 tribes of the Hebrews, the 10 northern tribes led by Ephraim, as opposed to the southern under Judah.
Can't get around that.
Nope.
Okay? Can't get around that, bro. Okay? One man brought up a nation, man. Okay? Jacob. You see? Jacob's name was changed to Israel, man. We're not concerned with that land that's over there, man. Okay? Although you heathens are possessing it, man. Everybody can bring out the lands possessed by the heathen. You know? Okay? You see? We're not concerned with the land. We're talking about the people, man. It's a people for a place, man. And the Lord said that He's gonna scatter us amongst the nations, man. Okay? So the majority of us are not there right now to this day, man. You see? Okay, so the people that are proclaiming to be the so-called Jews, we don't have to go against you people, because you people don't believe in the scriptures, man. Okay? See? We have to worry about these so-called Bible thumpers, these so-called wacky-tacky Christians, man. Okay? That's truly perverting the gospel, man. You know?
Yeah, I just read a little more. It says before the year 21,000 BC, it says the God who directs all history chose the patriarch Abraham and called him out of Ur of the Chaldees. Genesis 11:31, Nahum 9:7. It says the Lord redemptive purpose was to bring Abraham and his descendants into a saving covenant relationship with Himself.
Right, and it's all about bloodline, man. Okay? All right? Matthew's 1:1, okay? Goes down the line, man. You see? Okay? And the roll call, Revelation 7th chapter, man. That's the roll call of the 12 tribes, man. Okay? We're dealing with a bloodline, man. Okay? And we are the people of that seed, man. We're that royal seed, man. Okay? You see?
Yeah.
But you want to take this fucking nigger woman, a CIA operative, okay? Do some fucking outlandish, crazy shit, man, and have her be of confusion, man. Okay? We have a sound mind here, man. We have no confusion, man. You know, try to link our lie with Yahweh. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it just shows you too. Another quick point is that who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, what was his nationality? You know, these people act like he was a man on earth, but he just didn't have no lineage. His mother Mary had him out of immaculate conception, you know.
Yeah.
And here it is. It tells you in the scriptures he was a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You know?
Hey, and just you people, man, some of the Most High cheap, man. You people some of the Most High cheap. You Christians, man. Okay? You don't dig deep in the scriptures. You have shallow understanding of the scriptures, man. Okay? Some of the Most High cheap, man. Okay? We gotta dig into the scriptures, man, and understand what it's saying, man.
Yeah, because man, here it is. They say, you know, it doesn't really matter what the color of the Lord was, but obviously he would be olive, he would be Arab, you know. Well, guess what? If you ask the fucking Arabs, they could give a shit less about the Messiah, man. Okay, they could give a shit less about so-called Jesus, man. If you ask the damn Arabs. So obviously he ain't Arab, man. Obviously they ain't got it either. So there's a huge secret, man. People want to call conspiracy theorists, man. You know? No, they're the real damn conspiracy theorists trying to hide back this truth. Because what's that account in the Apocrypha, man? That they know if we follow our power, that's their ass, man.
Judith.
Yeah, in Judith, man. So they know that if we continue to sin, then our power will no longer be with us. So they have to hide it, man. So look, man, if he's not so-called Jewish because they don't believe in him, and he's not a so-called Arab because they don't believe in him, then what can he be? Then obviously it does matter, man.
If the color of the Lord didn't matter, why you paint Cesare Borgia to be the Messiah? That's white supremacy at its finest.
In every single movie, why he got to look like an Edomite?
Why can't he look like Revelation 1 and 13?
Why in all the biblical movies, everybody is Edom, but then you sprinkle in one Jake character. You know what I'm saying?
Where he come from?
And that's a Hollywood tactic. All that is a Hollywood tactic to where you had a white cast and then to make it diverse, you just put one so-called minority in there. You
It's
put
always
one colored
Samson.
man.
It's always Samson.
Yeah.
Because of the locks.
Yeah, you can't get around that. You can't get around that. You can't get around a lot of scriptures though, but the ones that you can, with your feeble carnal mind, you can see.
Right.
Okay, is that you can't get around. You want to exploit that, man. Okay.
Salakia, because they could have did the same thing with the Lord, but the Lord too much of a major figure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's the Son of Man. He's the Son of the Heavenly Father. So they can't paint him to be looking like a so-called Negro. Just like this, if you want to really get into it, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly knows as Jesus Christ, his description is more descriptive than Samson's. Because it just says Samson had locks. It got into the pigmentation of the Lord as far as his skin color. It got into his hair texture. It got into the color of his eyes.
His voice.
His voice. But yeah, you want to paint him look like a dog stringy man with a pale face, talking softer than the fucking cotton.
With leprosy.
With leprosy, man.
And the thing about that too, you got people out here that don't even know that they give a description of the Lord in the scriptures.
Right. Con.
I remember a job I had a while back, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling the person about this, it was like, where you hear that from? What do you mean where I hear it from? It's in the scriptures.
Why I gotta hear about it? Why can't I read it?
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I got a couple of scriptures real quick. Laying back up what Kalad was saying about how this is about. It's about like a heritage, a lineage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I'm gonna jump around real quick. So start off with Galatians 3, and we'll start at verse 7. It says, "Know ye therefore that they which are of faith, the same are the children of Abraham. And the scripture foreseeing that the Most High would justify the heathen through faith, preached before the gospel unto Abraham, saying, Indeed shall all nations be blessed." So, you know, the average person can just read that and see through Abraham, it says, what, all the nations shall be blessed. But no, but it gets more specific. That's why you got to continue to go on and build upon this. Precept must be upon precept, right? Now going to Galatians, matter of fact, hold on. Jump to verse 15. It says, "Brethren, I speak after the manner of men, though it be but a man's covenant, yet if it be confirmed, no man disannulleth or addeth thereto." Meaning, like, you can't take away or you can't add from this. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Now to Abraham and his seed were the promises made," right? He said, "Seed," he saith, "not as to seeds as to many, but as to one, and to thy seed, which is Yahweh Shah." And now to get even more specific with that, right? You go to Galatians 4 and verse 22. Because Yahweh Shah, he came through what? A specific seed.
Right.
Right? Because Abraham had, 6 children? He had, was it 6, right? Because he had 4 by, was it Keturah, the second wife? Or 6 by Keturah, the second wife? I forget. But he had a bunch of different sons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in Galatians 4 and 22, and it says, "For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid with Hagar, the other by a free woman," right? Which we know is
Keturah.
Sarah.
Right.
Right. Verse 23. "But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh." So what? Ishmael was born after the flesh.
Right.
So he's not considered as a part of those promises. But he of the free woman was by the promise.
Right.
See that?
You know what I'm saying? Going into what? Isaac, and then it breaking on down throughout that lineage.
Right.
So it's a specific seed, and throughout that lineage shall all those nations be blessed. Because when you get into the 12 tribes, all the word tribe means is family.
Right.
So that's a nation within itself. So you have 12 different families within one big nation. You know what I'm saying? So when it's talking about the nations, it's talking about all of our nations. Hence, when we go into Hebrews, the 8th chapter, it talks about the 2 different kingdoms, Judah and the kingdom of Israel, and them being brought back together as one, man. You know?
Hey, and when you look up the word seed in the Latin is rasa, which means race. You know what I'm saying? So what? We are a race of people. You know, the Israelites.
I was gonna bring this up.
Bring it out. You got it. I see. Got it.
This is once again Zion Bible Dictionary under the name Israel. It's a couple of pages on that. This one says It says, God accordingly blessed Abraham's grandson Jacob with many children. Furthermore, upon Jacob's return to Palestine in 1909 BC, God wrestled with him and brought him to a point of total submission. By thus yielding his life to God's purpose, Jacob achieved victory, and God changed his name to Israel, which means he strives with God. It says, Genesis 32, 28, 35, it says, Jacob's 12 sons were thus literally the children of Israel. Israel, however, was aware that God would build each of them a numerous tribe, and turn children of Israel came therefore to sanctify the whole body of God's chosen and saved people.
See that? Okay. All right. Listen, these scriptures, this Bible have nothing to do with nobody else, man. Okay. Right now, we're going through right now is in-house fighting, man. Okay. All right. We go back to the book of Acts, man. Okay. You got Jakes that's having an issue with us bringing in the speckled birds, man. Okay. All right. Just like when Paul, okay, when he went to the synagogues, okay. All right. The Jews he had in 1 week. Next week, the Gentiles came in that believed. Okay. The Jews had a problem with the Gentiles, man. Okay. But they were all Israelites, man. You see? This is Acts, the book of Acts all over again, man.
Yeah.
This is in-house fighting, man. And you other nations don't have nothing to do with this, man. You see? Our worst enemy is our own people, man.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? What did I like to say? Black people's problems, man.
Yeah.
You know? So-called, you know? You see?
Hey, real quick, the word Gentile, Zondervan Bible Dictionary, it says usually it means a non-Israelitish people. So we understand the word Gentile in the scriptures. That's why you have to understand the meaning of words and the context in which the scriptures speak. Because Paul did not go to Edomites and Moabites and, Ammonites. He went to Gentiles, which he went to Israelites that were taking on the customs and the ways of the land they lived in. Mainly, Esau, And
a real quick precept, Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5 says, For the vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the troll said to be bountiful. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord. Mm-hmm. That is another example of Esau, the so-called white man, uttering error against the Lord. Mm-hmm. Telling to the Lord, the God of Israel, as the Bible says so many times, no, that ain't right. Yeah. You can't be just the God of Israel. What are you talking about, just the God of Israel? That ain't right. You gotta be the God of everybody, man. You see that? You see? That's some uttering fucking error against the Most High, man. Mm-hmm. See? So that's just one of the many examples of Esau, the so-called white man, uttering error against the Lord, man. But look, you're gonna find out. What do we tell you in Ezra the 4th chapter, man? All right, starting at verse 1 on down.
You can't build with us.
You cannot fucking build with us, man. Now, what did the Lord say, man? Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not, man. So the answer is still no. That's why you got Vocab Malone, so desperately trying to come and get into this truth any way he can. G-Man, Why do they keep coming up against us, going on the Israelite world tour? We're a full-time jobber to these people. Why is that? Because they want to build with us, man.
That's all, right?
At the end of the day, he wants to rock the garment. Right. Yo, Vocab wants to rock the garment at the end of the day. Right. He's all jealous and shit. It's like he's all jealous. He was like, look at them when the garment blows in the wind, how they sit there. Look, you're jealous, dude. You're fucking jealous. You want to rock a garment. You want to camp with us in the highways and byways in the winter time, man. Your garment, but you can't, man. See?
Hey, and Vocab Malone, most of your people, man, are atheists, man. Yeah. Most Edomites don't believe in the Most High, man. Okay? All right? So you got a hard job trying to bring in your people, man, to this thing, man. Okay? Most of you people don't believe in the Most High, man. That's a fact. Yep. Okay? And you know that. Okay? Here it is, man. You're some renegade agent, okay, that's trying to... Where's your fruit, man? Right. Okay? All right? Really? When you go to your videos, it's just coming up against this word, man. Which is really condemning you, man. Okay? You see?
4 years strong.
Yeah, 4 years strong.
And no
Brothers say, 4 years strong, no fruit, man.
Only a posse.
You see? You know? Okay? You know, on this award tour, we're on a award tour, hey, hey, you know, with your freaking flyer miles, okay? And you know to go in all the cracks and crevices of any hood to where a great Millstone camp is, man, and be able to find it, man. You see that?
He probably wants somebody's JA.
You know?
Yeah.
You see? Okay? Trying to prove what? What are you trying to prove, man? You have nothing to do with us, man, to build the tabernacle of David, man.
But we ourselves will build unto the Most High.
You see what I'm saying?
Right before your eyes.
Okay? The Lord said, I'm going to set them in order before thine eyes, man.
That's right.
Okay? That's what's happening. You can't go against that. You can go ahead and run. You're going to run off to CNN, okay? He's going to run off to CNN because you was already on there.
Yeah.
Okay? You're going to go back to them and you're going to try to get the breakdown of what you know and the covert insider.
Right.
Okay?
60 minutes.
You know?
Right.
You see what I'm saying, though? Sit on a panel, okay? Talk your bullshit,
Yep.
okay? Hey, we don't give a fuck about everybody else believing what you saying, man. We only out here for their luck, man. Listen, man. You're a nation of hard-headed people, man. If the Lord was able to have all of us wake up, the whole nation wake up, then we'd be dead, man.
Yeah.
That's what Lord's only grabbing and elect out of it, man.
Hey, real quick, can I bring this
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
Did you read Romans 9?
No.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 9. And verse 6, it says, because I think the brother Shapar mentioned about they think it's error with the Lord, right? So this is Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thou seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of the Most High, as Solomon is breaking down. But the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For this is the word of promise, at this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even of our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand.
Okay, so now there's a separation, man.
Yeah.
You're singing the line, the chain of line that's going down, man. And it's separating. Separate Ishmael. Now it's going to separate Esau, man.
Right.
Right? Go ahead, brother.
It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand.
Can't go against that. You can't go against that, man. It is what it is, man.
According to the election.
Okay?
The
You
Lord
think you're gonna have your foot in our ass, and then the kingdom comes and it's like, okay, well, can you take your foot in my ass now with the kingdom? It don't work that way.
Gun.
See, and if I can add, because now at this point, because it's being established, there's two scenarios. It's two scenarios because here it is. First and foremost, it's all about the purpose of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Now he said it's not even about good and evil at this point. It's about who the Lord says who's righteous and who's wicked.
Who he chose. Yeah.
Who he chose.
Yeah.
It's not even about what Esau did yet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The actions come into play pursuant to the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially the Lord wants to judge you Edomites, you crackers. You know what I'm saying? So that's when the actions come into play. But the actions haven't even come into play yet.
Right.
It's just what the Heavenly Father best sees fit for society. And who he wants ruling,
Right,
and who he wants at the bottom of the totem pole.
Right.
And it just happens to, look, you Edomites on the wrong side of the love song.
They the wrath fitted for the They the wrath fitted for the
That's it. That's it.
And a quick precept for what's best for society, Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Hey, and you can see that through what's going on in the earth, man.
Yeah.
Okay? These uprisings, seditions among men in the earth. Okay? In South America, with you Jakes.
Yep.
Okay? Going up against the government. Going against the wrongs that are being done. You know?
Hey, just jumping back, verse 11, Romans 9:11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to election, might stand.
And we were the chosen vessel, man. We're that chosen line, man. Okay? You see? So before that whole separation of Jacob and Esau, okay, it was already set, man. You see? Okay? You Edomites are outside the temple, man. That's why most of you don't believe in the Most High. That's why most of you don't believe in the Bible, man.
They profane.
Okay? You're profane, man.
Rejected.
Okay? You're rejected and going to be defeated.
Yep. Hey, let me finish. It says, not of works. It says, not of works, but of him that calleth. I'm going to read it again, because this needs to sink home.
Right.
It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to election, might stand. Not of works, but of him that calleth.
You better take it up with God.
Hey, I'll just go finish a little.
Prince of the Air.
Okay, we good. It says, it was said, verse 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Right.
Going into the characteristics, what the Lord told.
Mm-hmm.
It says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Now, when you spoke about, they said they think it's error in the Lord, right? Now it says, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there righteousness with God? God forbid.
There you go, right there. Okay? You see? Okay? Because you are the vessels fitted for destruction, man.
Right.
You are programmed to do what you do, man. Okay? You are in your kingdom now. There's no way that you're gonna have your foot in our ass, and then the Lord comes back and you're still gonna be on the same level as us, man.
Right.
No way, man.
And then you're not supposed to open your mouth against the power, man. I remember being on the football team, man. Dude got his, you know what I'm saying, ass shoot out, whatever they Esau say, man, because he questioned the judgment call from the fucking coach, man. You know? This dude was in fucking trouble for the rest of that game, man. You know what I'm saying? The coach was spazzing on him and all that shit. And that's a fucking football coach, man. So how much more are you questioning what Yahweh Shema Shai has to say, man?
Right.
Or,
You really fucking dumb.
or to say that he caused an error, so we need to modify our bodies. He caused an error on us. You know, so we got to make microchips. That's you know, really nutshell what they say. The Lord caused an error. You know, he didn't work it out too much for us.
Yeah.
You know, our skin.
Yeah. Hey, and you jakes out there that don't believe in the microchip being the RFID microchip and mark of the beast, can't take it. You know, you're slated for you to take it, man. If you're gonna take it, Yahweh by Shema Shai already set it up for you people to take it, man. Go ahead and take it, man. We don't give a damn, man. We're only out here for the elect. The elect is not gonna say it's already written. It's already written of the elect, man. Okay, we ain't gonna go back and forth with you people about that, man. You don't believe that that's the chip, okay? Then go ahead and take it, man, when the time comes, man. That's it.
And then that's why the spirit was on Apostle Tahar a couple lessons ago. Like a couple weeks ago. He in the lesson, man. If you know, if you take the chip, make sure your teacher takes it first. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, hey, because the Bach, you know, always likes the Bach, Nate. Hey, it's due. Ain't no microchip. Hey, well, make sure you take that shit first before you take it. Let's see.
Let me see you take that.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right. And put it up on your page.
Yeah.
Okay. Of taking the chip, man. Show your followers, man.
Right.
Okay. Ain't no microchip.
Yeah, make microchips.
Yeah. Show your followers.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, let me see you start your car.
Go ahead and go take it, man. Okay. It's no more of going back and forth with that, man. Okay. The elect is going to get it like that, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
precept. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 24. For they shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Hey, the benefits of the RFID, the RFID microchip, the benefits of it, okay, the powers and wonders, okay, to be able keep abreast with society.
Yeah.
Okay, the enticement of it. Okay, you people are going to give into it, man.
Yep.
Okay, but the elect know better. You see? Okay, so you people that's in the gray area, Yahweh Bashima Shah put the spirit upon you to lead you the right way. Go ahead and take the chip, man. You know? Okay, we're gonna keep on going back and forth with you people. We're gonna keep on pushing it. Okay, but you people that are on the fence about it or whatever else like that in the gray area, go ahead and take it. Okay, all right, because it was meant for you to take it.
That's right.
You see? All right, and it's gonna be to your own destruction, man.
Yeah, niggas will take the chip for a Popeye sandwich, man.
You know,
Hey,
hey,
that.
hey,
yes.
you know, hey, hey, we went by the Popeyes. The fucking line was going out to the door.
Yeah.
You know, yes, the fucking big nigga at the door. Hey, you had to, for you to get in the door, you had to push the nigga out the way to get inside the door. The door goes inward. You know, nigga was at the fucking door, man. You know, cars parked outside.
Double park.
You know,
Blocking traffic.
and this is a strip mall. You see? All right? All right, you jakes are done, man. You're finished. Okay? You know? And really, you fucking millennials,
Yeah.
you're all about trends. What's trending?
Yeah.
What's trending? And you go along with it, man.
Hashtag.
Okay? Hashtag whatever. And you go along with it, man. And you jakes that's older than those millennials, you're stupid as hell. You'll go right along with that, man.
Hey, the old men is now following the young men because they're trying to be cool.
Yup.
You know?
Yup.
You know? The old man in the club, man. You know, trying to be cool, man. Trying to pick up the young chicks, man.
Yeah. Wearing
You
that
know?
tight shit, that tight cold shit.
You know?
Hey,
Yeah.
I think the baby boomers, man, I think they tired out, man. You know, a lot of other older jakes is fucking tired out. Too
Yeah,
tired to beat their grandkids.
Yeah.
You know, too tired to fucking complain, man.
Yeah.
They just get along to go along, yeah. You know, the other older jakes is fucking tired the fuck out, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because why does scripture say Esau wears out the saints of the Most High, man? You got a lot of jakes that's in their 20s with back problems from warehouses, man. You know, working in the warehouse too long, man. We need to get the fuck out of here, man.
That's right. Hey, quick precept, since we talking about the chip. This is Revelations chapter 15 and 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues. For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
And that's the elect, man. The elect is going to be beamed up, okay? All right? That Paul prophesied about in Corinthians, okay? And we're going to be able to watch over you people, man. All right? Being destroyed, man. Okay? That not receive the mark of the beast, man. You see? Okay?
Yeah,
because now you people that want to teach that it's not the chip, okay? All right? You just want to cast it aside. You want to act like it's not a major part of prophecy, man.
Right,
You
right.
see? You want to treat it like a second-class thing, brush it aside. But my thing is that the scriptures go deeper into what it is and deeper into the people that don't take it, man. You see? The people that don't worship it, man.
It says, verse 3, and they that sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, Yahweh Shah, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty Yahweh, just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints.
That's going to be the song of the elect, man. Okay? All right? All praise is due to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
You see? Okay? Because you people don't have a leg to stand on, man. All right? You want to believe that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast, man? So be it, man. So be it. Go on your way. Get off our pages. Okay? Leave us alone, man. We know what we're doing, man. Okay? And our word is going to touch the elect, man. We're looking for the elect, man. That's it.
Hey, you made me think of when Yahweh Shah told the woman at the well. He said, we know who we worship.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Okay? And the time shall come when the true worshipers shall worship the Yahweh Hashem Shah in spirit and in truth, man.
Right.
Okay? Can't get around that. Okay? You see? The spirit has been put upon his men to really start digging deep into these scriptures and start really breaking it down, morsel by morsel, man. You see? Okay? Not no Christian trying to smooth over everything, trying to sell the Most High cheap, man.
Hey,
You know?
hey, now you got Kanye West, in the church, using the churches to sell his album.
Like, last ditch effort from Esau Edom, programming this damn demon, okay? All right? Blonde head, Kanye West. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Because that's the same target base that he's focusing on. It's what Vocab Malone focuses on.
Right.
The young youth of the urban youth, man. Because they know that the elect is amongst some people, man. You see?
Yeah.
This is why they focus on that young youth, man. With that rap bullshit, man. You see? Fuck rap.
Hey, rap is the devil.
And
Rap
that's
is the devil.
That's a fact, man, because here it is. There's that video that goes way back, man, and I'm super surprised they haven't taken it over YouTube yet, with a so-called, a so-called Israelite, man, an Israelite, so-called Negro, I should say, who he says we have to come together with prominent church members to speak about what we can and cannot speak about under the 501c3 charter, man.
Yeah.
You know, you can look it up to this day. And here it is. So a group of a bunch of leaders, worldwide renowned pastors and so forth, and maybe even amongst this area, they'll come together to speak about, what they can and cannot speak about under the 501c3 charter. And one of the main things they also probably speak about is their numbers, man. All right, brother, Bishop James, how's your numbers?
Yeah.
Oh man, shit ain't good, man. Shit's at an all-time low. What about you?
The Israelites came in.
Yeah, it's like Bishop Mordegon, whatever the heck, man. How's your numbers, man? So here it is, man. As I speak about how the numbers are declining, is what? Because of the Israelites, man. So here it is. What are they gonna say? All right, he got to report back to fucking Satan, man. All right, which is Esau, the so-called white man. All of our numbers is, hey, we're losing numbers to those Israelites, man. All right, look, get all fucking Kanye, man. Because that's why I was watching one of the interviews, and a dude was like, listen, he was like on the microphone, like, what brings you out here today? To this church service, like, oh, I'm just a huge fan of Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to see him, And here it is, he sold out, man. He sold out the seats, the building, outside, everything, man.
And another thing, you reminded me, I was watching something too on Kanye, and it's not just him trying to sell his records. It's Kanye West has spirits on him. He got demons on him. And he has this ego out of this world. In his mind, he really wants to lay his name down as one of, as somebody of like great, like Yahushua, who they call Jesus Christ, and many other guys that laid their mark down, and they're not here, and you still talk about him. He really in a demonic spirit where his ego, where he wants to trump what Yahushua did.
Right.
So he's you fucking niggas is.
Hey, listen, man. You already done it.
They said he had an event to where they called it like some grandiose type of brunch or some shit like that. But what they had, the nigga had $55 pancakes and shit like that.
Damn.
And the shit was all dry with like the eggs and all that shit on the plate. This is like stifling people, like, you know what I mean?
Man.
$55 supposed to be like some fancy brunch type shit. 55 fucking dollars.
Listen,
They got fake Kanye.
$55 on my egg soft and my blackjacks fluffy. You understand? Okay? You see? All right? Well, you Jason, like I said though, just the fact of that he's there, you people will sell your own mama. Okay? For this fucking cat, man. And Esau Edom knows that, man. So listen, you're following a multitude to do evil, man. Okay? So y'all can go ahead and follow this guy and follow whatever methods that he wants to try to revitalize. Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Okay?
I got a quick account. This is with Paul and Silas. This is Acts 16 and 16. It says, and it came to pass as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with the spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. So these men was all about making that dollar, man, making that coin, So the same as today. All right, the soothsayer, she had lying divination, meaning she was speaking lying visions. This woman was a storyteller. It says, verse 17, The same followed Paul and us and cried, saying, These men are the servants of the Most High Yahweh, which show unto us the way of salvation. And this did she many days. But Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the Spirit, I command thee in the name of Yahweh Mashiach to come out of her. And he came out of her that same hour. So Paul had spiritual powers where he turned and was grieved by this woman lying and told the spirit that was on her to leave. And that spirit left that woman. And that shows you that when you got certain people that's good at lying, that's because they got a lying spirit on them, man. You know? He calls God a pathological liar. You know? He always lying because he got a lying spirit on them. That's what helps them lie, man.
It's those pastors in them churches.
Just like Esau, he has a lying spirit on him. But
divination.
It says, verse 19, and when her masters saw that their hope of their gains were gone, they caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace and to the rulers.
And the hope. They ain't had no hope in there.
Yeah, it's mad as
Get your ass
hell.
out there, get them back in that spirit. That's basically like you saying. That's basically why they brought Kanye out there, man, and get them back in that, that Christian spirit, man.
Yeah, because they losing games.
Losing
These mega churches are losing millions.
Probably had questions and shit about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But you know, in the church they don't encourage you to read. They just encourage you to sing and just you know what I'm saying?
Yep. And Kanye, he go there, put on the act. He put on the rapper's act. You know, that his entertainment type of spirit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he sit there and act like he in the studio. He do the bop. He sitting there thinking that he, this about to come on. He thinking of some ill shit. And then the crowd going crazy. Then he might say one word and step back. Like, it's all entertainment, man. You dumbass Israelites need to come up out of them churches, man. Or you missile food, straight up.
Hey, real quick, and that's why the Apostle Paul taught men of reputation privately. Real quick, this is Galatians chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 1. Then 14 years after I went up again to Jerusalem with Barnabas and took Titus with me also. And I went up by revelation and communicated unto them that gospel which I preach among the Gentiles, but privately to them which were of reputation, lest by any means I should run or had run in vain. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is, the apostle, and that's wisdom. Because here it is, Kanye is a man of a reputation. So here it is, like the brother had made mention, the guy said, I'm here because I'm a fan of Kanye. Not because he wants to hear the Lord's message. You know what I'm saying? And what was the Apostle Paul sent? He was sent to the Gentiles to teach who? Yahweh Shah. He was sent to teach Yahweh Shah. So that's why when he came to the men of reputation, he went to them privately on a one-on-one. Because if the masses of the people actually saying that he's talking to this man of renown, they only going to listen to the word because of that particular man and not Yahweh Shah.
And Kanye not even saying anything. Right. Kanye is not going to save you niggas from Jacob's trouble.
He can't save himself.
He can't even save himself.
And what was it? T.I. thing he even mentioned, like, it was more so like a concert type of thing than anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He spoke on it. He said he had went just to, see how it was and to see what type of people came and stuff like that. And so it was a little bit of talking and it was mainly like a concert. You know what I mean?
Hey, Kanye, what he doing is he's fishing, man. He's trying to see by putting his face in that type of avenue, what will come out of it. Right. What should he further himself in it or should he shy away with it? He's just trying. He's fishing, man.
Okay.
Hey,
at the end of the day, man, he's sent, man. He's sent.
Sent.
Okay. Somebody that's rubbing elbows with this guy Trump with blonde hair, and they're going out here now. The last stronghold is this so-called Christianity, man. Yeah. That's the last stronghold, man. He's sent, man. Okay? There's no way around it. This guy is sent, man. All right? And he's trying to hold on to the masses of the people, man. Okay? You see? But the Lord is not dealing with the masses of the people, man. That's what they don't understand, man. Esau's carnal, man. Okay? So you can go ahead and grab the masses of the people and then have these people follow you all they want, man. Okay? We keep on saying, man, we're only out here for the elect, man. That's it, man. Okay? Once the elect is said, man, we're getting the hell up out of here, man. That's it. Okay? The hell with you other fucking people, man. Okay? Talk to a goddamn brick wall, man. And your people in the worst case scenario, man. Yeah. Okay? Still don't know what the hell is going on, man. You see? Okay? So what the hell with you people, man?
Hey man, I just real quick looked up the word fan, which goes into the word fanboy, which fanboy, yeah, pretty much. Which fanboy it says a young male enthusiastes. And the enthusiastes says one who believes himself possessed of divine revelations or special communications from God. All right? A person expired. So really, these damn fanboys think that these celebrities are from the Most High, man, are from God. Because the scriptures say what, man? They that prosper, well, really, I believe Psalm 17:12. They that prosper in the world, not the godly, roughly paraphrasing. But
these are the ungodly will prosper in this world.
yeah, exactly. But you got some people who believes that in order to be with the Most High, you have to be prospering, man. Therefore, they're a damn fanboy, man. So you got a lot of fanboys of Kanye West in the church that are going to be steered into the church away from the truth because they're being a fan, man. But that's all right because they're not ultimately of the elect anyway, man.
See, and that's the fucking problem with TV, man. Because I'm just sitting there thinking about it. The only reason why people view these people in that light is because they see them on TV. The first place they ever seen these people were on TV. Mm-hmm. And here it is. You can't physically touch what's on TV. So it seems as if they're unattainable. Mm-hmm. You put them in this light. Oh, and don't let money back them. Mm-hmm. Don't let money back them because now it heightens that enthusiast, that they appear these people to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of people that look at certain Israelite brothers in a certain light. Why? Because they seen them on TV. Right. They ain't got no type of money. It's just the fact that they're on TV. They just see them on TV, on their YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And now they just want a part of them. All of a sudden, they're attractive.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and that goes back to that fusion flicker.
And here it is, people that watch Israelites camps. Brothers, they watch their channels and then they start believing they, you know that person,
right.
Because it's like you watching a celebrity,
right?
And a celebrity, after a while, you watch everything they do, everywhere they go, what Twitter they put up, right. And it's like, oh, I know this person,
yeah.
That's my style. I like that, like, right. I'm into that too.
Right. Front of the head,
yeah.
What do you mean? So it's she's in front of my head.
See, we saying all that because what that is a spirit of idolatry.
Yeah.
You're idol worshiping. You're not supposed to idol worship, man.
That's it.
Hear the message of the Lord and learn and grow and take it in for yourself so that you can be saved, so you can walk the path of righteousness, man. Mm-hmm. But they look, like you said, they look at these celebrities, they see them on TV, and then if they happen to be in their town mm-hmm. and be in their city mm-hmm. at their local public place where market, they gotta go. They gotta be there. They gotta shout and scream and touch them, say something to them.
Crazy.
It's idol worshiping, man.
Yeah. People are just so fascinated. Oh my gosh, I took a picture with them. It's crazy. You see grown ass men just wanting to be a part of another grown ass man. It's crazy, man. Yeah. Just because they see the following that this particular man may have, you want a part of that light, man.
Damn. And hey, man,
dudes is punching bitches out just to take a picture with another man.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling, man.
It's sick
crazy.
Out here, man. Sick out here.
People are sick, man. Get a fucking life. Find your spirituality, man.
Right.
Get with the truth, man.
Yeah. You Jakes are done, man. You're finished, done, defeated, man.
Man, it is, man. This dude YG, man, made a song. It was like snitch nigga, whatever. Snitch nigga, bitch nigga, whatever, but one of the things he said was, he's like, I can't say how bitch niggas operate, man. I mean, we can't even really say how you fanboy, wicked ass 2/3 niggas operate, man. We don't even know your wicked ass mindset, man.
We're not on the same frequency. We are not on the same frequency, man.
Right. We're really trying to understand where y'all coming from, but it's wickedness, man.
Like how Shai said to them wicked Pharisees, I'm from above.
Yeah, exactly.
You are beneath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and we say that in the most humblest way, man. Because it's a mindset. Mm-hmm. The Lord have us operating on this type of frequency, and He just happen to have you operating on this frequency. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Hey, and there's nothing good coming out of you nigga woman that bored these millennials, okay, from the 90s. All you women that grew up in the 90s, man, wicked as hell, man.
That's me.
You know?
That's me.
All y'all was wicked as hell.
You
see? You know? Ain't no goodness coming out of you nigga woman from the 90s growing up, okay? All y'all wanted to be girlfriends of drug dealers, man. That's it, man. That's all you wanted to be, man. You see? You know? All y'all want to be that. All y'all it's a bullshit, man. Whores, okay? Then fast forward, you want to have children, okay? You see? Now you here it is. Now we gotta bear these millennials, man. Okay, coming up, man.
GMO babies.
Yeah, GMO babies, man. Because they're the ones that's controlling the narrative, man, of their state of Jacob. They're controlling the narrative, man. And Esau Edom is exposing that. You see that? Okay? But the Lord's going to draw the elect from amongst them as well.
Hey, the brother Rob Myah, he put up here, he said Joel Osteen and Kanye West probably dropped the album together.
Hey, Shalom, Robert. Yo, listen, man. Hey, Shalom. You know, and hey, that's too far-fetched, man. You know? You may have Joel Osteen speaking on the intro, man. Yeah. You know? And then Kanye speaking on some bullshit, man. You know? You see? Kanye West is the last stronghold, man, of you damn goddamn fucking people, man. That's it, man.
His own industry rejected him.
You know? You see? For somebody to go ahead and dye their hair blonde, look like a zombie, stand next to shoulder to shoulder Donald Trump, man.
He wants to get liposuction.
You know? It's done. It's done.
Kanye.
He did already.
He got it?
Yeah, he did.
Well, how you gonna follow a man that gets liposuction?
Matter of fact, he said that. He said, remember he was on TMZ arguing?
Yeah.
He said, because of you people, I wasn't liking myself.
Right.
He said, I went and got liposuction because I thought I was too fat.
When did the Lord care anything about what the other people thought?
You see that?
But you want to follow Kanye West?
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Hey, real quick. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Hey, that's the close of scripture.
Yeah. There you go.
Huh?
No, you can say. I'm just saying. Let wrap up.
Yeah. That scripture right there is really brings it around to where we see Esau Edom setting up anything tacky that Jake does though. He was attached to his Hebrew Israelites, man.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You see?
Oh,
You know?
yeah. I just gonna say this too. Because with all this being happening, you know, we're in that season of persecution. You know, where they're gonna persecute us. So, you know, like we said in camp, you know, being comfortable means you're not ready. And just like all of us brothers being in this truth, we catch hell and catching severe tribulations and gotta go through it. You know, you know that point when you got to that point when you was like, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired.
Right.
Like the Lord could take me out now. Like take this out now. You know that. No, you know that spirit that was on you.
Right.
That's the spirit we want to be in.
Right. And
Because-
fuck. Listen, Slucky, fuck with the people. Fuck what these people fucking think, man. You know, we gotta get in that spirit too, man.
Right.
Okay. You see, people trying to ostracize us. You know, they want to go on what Esau Edom says through the media. Fuck you people, man.
Right.
Because y'all don't have a hat to hang on, man. Okay? The hell with you fucking people, man. We got the truth and we know it. Hold tight to it, man.
Yep. Hey, scripture said Revelations, keepeth thy garment, lest ye walk naked.
Sure.
You know, so the point, you know, and also too, just keep in mind, scripture say hasten the day, pray for a few days unto this place. You know, being comfortable is when you're not ready, because when you comfortable and then sudden fear come upon you, suddenly, Esau come kicking in your door, you're gonna have those regrets of, damn, yo, not right now. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, not right now. Nah, hold on. No, you're gonna try to find some way out. You know, somewhere quick, you know.
I need a few more weeks, man. I gotta get this shit done.
Yeah, you know, I want to get back home, you know.
Yeah,
but
I
no,
to get this board.
but in all reality, it's that time, man. You know, the Lord did talk about us being persecuted by Esau. So keep in mind, count the cost. You know, because Esau right now is as a roaring lion, you know, putting out having people come up and do stupid shit and then say they was Israelites. And then they title it the Black Israelites. Like, you know, anybody could do anything stupid right now and say because they're an Israelite and they're going to attack all of us. You know, so that's why you other Israelites out there, the different groups that don't believe in us prophesizing, you just keep the holy days, you call on the other names of the Lord, you say that the mark of the chip, the mark of the beast is not the RFID microchip, you are in trouble too. Yep. Just because you think that you're keeping yourself out of the way with the prophets, or you want to call radical men, and you don't like the fact that we're out there teaching that Esau is the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right, like the Lord told us to do, go out there and prophesize, you know, you feel like therefore you're not gonna get swept in this thing. No, all Israelites, anyone that know that they're an Israelite. Esau, you got emails. You know, Esau is all heavy into the emails. You know, they heavy into what you watch, searching. They know that this truth is growing like a fire throughout the earth. So they know, you know.
One quick scripture. Hey man, shout out to big bro Ode Shalom for this one, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1 Samuel 22:1 says, David therefore depart, because you mentioned you know, how you can't be comfortable, man. 1 Samuel 22:1, David therefore departed thence and escaped to the cave Adullam, and when his brethren and all his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. It said, and everyone that was in distress, and everyone that was in debt, and everyone that was discontented gathered themselves unto him. And he became a captain over them, and there with him about 400 men. See that, man? So, and everybody that was in distress, you know, in that land, everybody that was in debt, because I remember, and he was, you know, pointing out to every brother, man, that we're all in debt, man. You know, ain't not one brother is in debt by himself. We all in fucking debt,
right,
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So everyone that was distressed and into debt and discontented, all right, they said, fuck it, man. They dropped everything they had and they went to be among King David, man. So it's going to be the same thing. Why? Because they had nothing to really live for anyway, man. You know, they had nothing really going on anyway, man. So what? That's the same thing here in America. We don't got shit getting built. That's why, you know, these other camps call us what? Faith-based Israelites.
Right.
To say that, what? We ain't got shit going on.
Yeah, we the
but look what we doing. The bums.
Yeah.
But look what we doing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got captains over 50s, captains over 100s.
Right.
We got muscle-bound soldiers, man, in the streets marching.
Making progress.
Yeah, exactly. Progress, man.
Yeah.
See that?
Crazy.
Coordinate.
Even
Still paying taxes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
even in Matthew 10, Yahweh told his disciples, don't take up a purse. All right, they didn't even have a place to lay their head, man. So his disciples would have been considered bummer-lives as well, man. You know? So, hey, we are a good case.
Hey, the Lord said he gave up his riches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For us. So the Lord Yahweh Shai was considered a bum. You know? And the thing is, we're not bums. You know? Right. But, you know, we're not rich men. You know? So if you want to put us into a bracket of the world, yeah, you can say we're bums because why? We're you know, minorities in the urban city. You know, if you're a minority in the urban city, you're considered a bum on the records, you know?
Even Apostle Paul, he said that persecution we entreat. You know? Because like brother said, we know everything you're about to do is written in the scriptures, man. We know you're gonna, you know, persecute us wrongfully, you know, but we also know that, hey, the Lord said when the enemy shall come in like a flood, he shall lift up a standard.
That's right.
You know? So hey, it's a balance, but hey, we're gonna be like the brother said, we're gonna be on the right, you know, on the right side of this thing, man, when everything unfolds.
Yeah, quick precept, James 2:5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not Yahweh chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him. You know? There it is.
Got another one.
Yeah, Jake poor in the world and don't got no faith, so they fuck.
2 times. Hey, you a 2 times loser too. So this is Proverbs 21:12. Says the righteous man wisely considereth the house of the wicked, but the Most High overthroweth the wicked for their wickedness. See, so and this is what we're doing as well right now, man. We're wisely considering the house of the wicked. How you about to come? You know what I'm saying? Measuring the time diligently within itself to see when you even gonna come. You know, which we see the 5G is being built. We see that you no longer, hey man, we really see the scriptures being fulfilled, man.
Yeah.
You come down to madman sparing none, because you know if you have but a short time. Here it is, China is ahead of you. This is supposed to be your kingdom.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're losing power, man. When you have the NAACP, which represents you so-called Negroes, demanding certain things. You know, here it is out there in Connecticut, on the Connecticut campus. You had a bunch of Edomites screaming through the campus like, nigger, it was a game. where they had to keep screaming racist things louder. He would say it louder, he'll say it louder. They both end up getting arrested, man, for that. And then the NAACP stormed in, like, look, you're gonna have to hire more black security, more black teachers. You're gonna have to teach more black courses in order to please us, man. See? So here it is, you know you're losing power, and not to mention Jake is taking your woman from you. Your woman is in the gym getting fat asses because they are inspired by so-called Negro men, so-called Hispanic men, man. So you're losing your woman, all right? You're losing your power.
Witchcraft.
You're damn witchcraft, man. And you're losing the competition to China, other countries taking the lead over you. Right. So you're a fucking loser, man.
Big L, get the big L.
Big L. Big L. Big L. Hey, Big L see the American made cars too, man. Okay?
All right.
He's losing the deception.
You know?
When he's cast upon all the people.
You're losing the info wars.
All right, so here it is. Real quick slide. That's why you know you got a short time. But now that China rolled out this 5G.
Right.
You know, he has like 3 service carriers, man. Whereas America has what, 4? What, Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon. China has like 3. Hawaii, I know, is one of them.
Hawaii, that's the main one, 5G.
Yeah,
5G.
it's like 2 other ones I forgot because I ain't in fucking China anyway.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. They rolled out their 3 and everybody's on it.
Right.
America, you behind. China has over 50 cities with 5G technology. America only has about 20 cities with 5G technology. So you're behind, and you have to hurry the fuck up before you lose your power to Moab. So here it is. Once his 5G is set up, now he can finally lay out this RFID chip, man. Because if you give somebody RFID chip, and here it is, you pull somebody over, you know, and everybody got the chip, and you try and scan this chip on 4G, it might buffer. You know what I'm saying? It might crash.
Lag.
It might lag.
Glitch.
You know, it might glitch. Like, this takes a minute, so hold on, please. But once you get the 5G, they said that shit is 100 times faster than the 4G, man. And then you got quantum computing, man. You got quantum physics that they're coming up with, man.
Right.
So once Esau has to hurry up with his 5G, Lord willing, this next year, that's it for you niggas, man.
Force the chip.
Right. And that's how you measure the time, man. Exactly. Okay? Measuring the time is when Esau Edom has to perfect that 5G technology, man. Because the 5G technology is going to fast forward into the RFID microchip, man, and being made mandatory, man. He has to have that 5G technology in place before he implements the RFID microchip, man.
Yeah.
So measure the time.
And before the world Great War.
And the Great War, and then also measuring the time to where he has to purge the people that he needs to fight for his war through the draft. Okay?
Yeah.
Measuring the time. We have to measure the time through the fruition of the 5G technology and the time where he has to purge out the people that he needs to fight for his war, man. Okay? This is how we do a balancing act. Okay? All right? We got the new elections going on in 2020 of November. Okay? So from a year from now, the first Tuesday from a year from now in November, we would know who the new president is, though. So we have to mention the time diligent in itself. Okay? So now we have to know that he's going to continue to push his agenda.
Right.
Okay? All right? You see?
One world government.
Right? One world government, right?
One world currency.
He's gonna push that race war. All right? Do the division, do this next vote for presidency. You see?
Oh, if I can ask you real quick, brother, because you know what? You said the spirit of the race wars, man. I did a lesson on this. Man, how about Shema Shai? That's it, man. It's over, man. The race war's about to be here. Because for the first time in a long time, man, I don't know, man, but the first time that has ever been recorded, Edomite got put to death for saying nigger, man. He straight up put his ass to death, boy. You know what I'm saying? It happened in the Waffle House in Georgia. Here it is. He was like saying, you know, he went crazy out the mouth. He was saying nigger or whatever, and he made the news. Headline. It said racist men put to death for racist slurs. You see that? See that? So the Lord is pushing that spirit for the race wars. And I mentioned that in the video, man. The Lord's putting the spirit out for the race wars, man. You know, kingdom against kingdom, the RFID chip. And then, because what should I say? Earthquakes. You just had a fucking sinkhole in Pittsburgh, man, who swallowed a bus. See that? And then guess what? The Lord also said pestilence.
That's diverse.
It's nothing for the pestilence to come to pass. Right. Because that's in the CDC somewhere.
Yeah.
So the pestilence can be overnight. You don't got to worry about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they could spray the pestilence like they do chemtrails and just dump it off in the city. Yeah.
And Jake's the majority, man.
Okay? You either might still think that we're 13% of the population, man. You've been saying that for hundreds of decades, man. Okay? You see? Jake is everywhere, man. Okay? You see that? All right, I got something real quick,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
I got 1 Timothy chapter 6. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness and contentment is great gain.
Mm-hmm.
For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we carry nothing out of it. And having food and raiment, let us be wherewith content. But they which will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. You know, and we also know that we have to be content with what we have, man. You know?
Right.
Not fun after covetousness.
Yeah.
See?
Hey, another thing too, being content but being thankful, man. First off, being thankful that the Lord called you in this truth. You know, that's why the scriptures say, give diligence to make thou calling and election sure. You know, because we were called. So now that we called, take advantage of it and give diligence to make your election, because he chose you, sure. You know, so they can see salvation. Being thankful, being content with what you got, not being greedy, trying to be a rich man out here in the world, but focusing on Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because this is it, man. This is it. You know, it's just a few things that's got to happen, and then bam, you know, this place, America, which is known as Babylon the Great, which means great confusion, it ain't going to be no more. It's not going to be the same type of living comfortability where you work, go home and chill, get your little drink, watch a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Things gonna be shooken up, man. Yeah. You know, military gonna be in the streets, man. Hey, you might get off of work and be thankful that you made it home. Right. You know, you ain't get snatched up and put on a bus and took into a camp. Because it's gonna get ugly like that in certain areas, man. But overall, throughout the world, it's gonna be chaos, man. Because it's gonna be a third world war, and that third world war gonna lead into a nuclear destruction, which these nuclear destruction is going to mainly be upon this land called North America, because this is Babylon the Great, man.
200 million missiles.
Yep. Can't get around that.
Yep.
Can't get around it. You vocab alone, you other guys that try to, listen, you guys on a low level, you're trying to go against, first of all, you're stuck on first base. All right? So-called, you're trying to say without the Israelites.
Let's pass that.
But we're preaching about prophecy, man. And you can't stop that, man. You see, you don't, nor do you understand it.
Too high of a vibration.
You know? Yeah, too high of a vibration. Brother Shaw said it. He coined it. That's his coin. Yeah, he coined it. All the phrases, man. You got it. Okay? You see?
Hey, like you said he on vocab on first base trying to say that we're not the Israelites. We're on the third base looking to come home.
Right.
You on first base.
Yeah.
You
to my violation.
Yeah, like if you think about it, you on first base still talking about we're not Israelites, and we're on third base looking to go home, man. Because the third base leading to what? You going home and your house is taking you up, man.
And he hoping we pitch underhand.
You know? Well, listen, man, we want to go home, man. We want to go home. That's it.
That's right.
You know? Okay? All right? And we know who's going to bring us home, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
Hey, so with that, we want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Makapadash. Want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers out there teaching His word, sincerity, and truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Boy, collab, full live comedian, boy. You ain't got to travel.